There we go. Wrong camera setup. I had to fix it last second. There we go. How's everyone doing today? I am alive. I was rushing to get here in time, but I am indeed alive. Already have a busy chat since I'm a couple minutes late. We have looking like 12 people already in the chat. You guys are crazy. Thank you so much for showing up nice and early, even though I was a little bit tardy. But welcome in Darius, Marlon, Cosmic, Trelvon, Coles, Colton, Jaden. I don't know if I said Jaden yet. Thank you, everyone. Demonol, fantastic stuff. Michael Knight, Piplup Lover. So nice to see everybody here. Annie, you guys are awesome. Awesome stuff. I didn't know you were Russian. Good one, Michael Knight. I was speeding over here to get to stream. I had to answer the door all of a sudden in the middle of setting up stream. Wild stuff. We had a delivery right. I was waiting all day being like, I hope it doesn't start right when I'm streaming. And then guess what? It's delivered right when I'm streaming. But I'm here now. Okay, I think everything's looking good on the tech side. Let's go ahead and get the vertical connected. I need to make sure my camera's up on the vertical. Cool. Let's kind of adjust this slightly so it's good for both streams here. Looking good. Okay. Let's go ahead and connect to the vertical. Hello, everybody. Hello, Wyatt. Hello, hello. And we are connecting to the vertical. Awesome. Okay, so as we connect here, we can then chat a little bit about Hypno, because Hypno is going to be a very interesting result today. I feel like a very high mark finish, I do believe. Let me pop out the chat and everything. Gotta get my timer up and rocking. Last minute setup. And not that one. It's the live split timer. There we go. I have two separate timers that run. One to actually track the start of stream. And hello, Cosmic in the vertical. I love that you get to be on both streams. Don't update right now. Okay. Solid. Solid, solid. Okay. Hey, Ashvay, welcome in. Multiple Piplups? I love it. You're definitely not lingering in both chats. Don't know what you mean. You're just stopping by to say hi, huh? Okay. Now that everything's set up and I think we're in the groove now, we can talk a little bit about Hypno. So Hypno is a very strong Pokemon, specifically in Gen 1. Maybe better than Alakazam. As far as solo running in yellow version, it's probably way better than Alakazam. It's super, super good in Gen 1 competitive as well, because the main difference, let's talk about the stats. It's way more bulky than Alakazam. It's got 85 base HP, 73 base attack, 70 base defense. The big kicker for Gen 1 is that it actually has 115 base special for both stats. Much like Chansey, it had a huge nerf when the special attack and special defense were split. Much like Gyarados, got the same treatment. It all went to special defense post Gen 2 and beyond. But in Gen 1, 115 base special is really, really solid. And then 67 base speed. So it's slow-ish. It's got mediocre speed. It's got decent defense, decent HP, and a really high special stat still. Hey, Fruitful. Just joining? We are just getting started. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything quite yet. We're just barely covering the basics about Hypno. And hello, Link. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. All right, so Hypno is really set up for success with its initial moveset. So unlike Gyarados, that only starts with Tackle, Hypno is given a pretty good spread of moves. It has Confusion, Disable, Hypnosis, and Pound right off the start at level 1. It then relearns Disable and Confusion until it gets Headbutt, which is pretty decent. And then it also gets Body Slam to replace Headbutt. So it's very, very solid there. Poison Gas is kind of the most useless status move in the game, so probably not going to use that. But then Psychic and Meditate, a badge boosting move, insanely good. Insanely good. So great learn set, great starting moves. Psychic type is obviously busted in Gen 1. Hello, Miri. Welcome, welcome. And yes, per Cosmic, remember to like the stream and sub if you have not. There's also a Discord in the description as well as on the channel page. Oh, I should also put the note in the vertical that I'm streaming in both full screen and vertical formats for whichever way you'd like to watch. Let me just push my mic out of the way and type that real quick. Streaming in a full screen format. Check out the channel page to see both streams. Thanks for watching, my little message. Okay. I'm going to send that in the vertical chat and pin it. That way people can know what is going on the vertical side. Yeah, so is that about disable? Disable is good post Gen 1. It's a little bit more useful. 55% accuracy and it disabling a random move instead of the last used move does kind of knock its usefulness in Gen 1. That is definitely something that's not probably going to see use at all in a playthrough if we have like really other like solid moves. I mean, Confusion, Psychic, Hypnosis even, Headbutt, just better options. We good behave? Is that to Trelvon? Ready for question today? As long as it's nice, Trelvon. Yeah, so as far as TMs for this broken Psychic type, we get Mega Punch, Mega Kick, Body Slam, and then all the other normal moves like Takedown, Double Edge, including Hyper Beam. Super solid. The fighting moves as well, for whatever reason. Submission, Counter, and Seismic Toss. Which Seismic Toss is actually probably going to be useful for Misty, frankly. And then we got Psychic, of course, Mimic. We're not allowed to use Double Team in these solo runs, the TM specifically, because that is just a really busted move. It's one of the only rules I set for these solo runs. Besides that, we get Metronome, weirdly enough, and Dream Eater, which are some really unique moves to Pokemon like Hypno. I don't know if Dream Eater's going to get much use either. I get Counter, but the others I don't get. Yeah, I guess it's because it's kind of humanoid, so they figure that it should be able to Submission and Seismic Toss. They seem to like to give those to humanoid Pokemon. I'm making toast because I have a toaster. Very nice, Piplup lover. Mustard and ketchup sandwich. Sounds terrible. Jaden. But yeah, so that's a little bit of an overview about Hypno. I think it's going to be really, really solid. I think with the stats and a badge boosting move for late game, there is potential to go like really minimum battles with Hypno. Hypno could be really, really, really fast. Speaking of that, let's go ahead and hop over to our tier list. Because the goal for these streams is to get that up. Is to set a the best possible time for a Pokemon Yellow tier list. This tier list here is so far, yeah, this is the updated one, perfect. This has 4 S tier finishes, and I think that Hypno has what it takes to be another S tier finish. Gengar has the advantage of literally being able to do basically completely minimum battles. Hypno might have that potential too, frankly. So I could see Hypno actually being pretty solid as far as a competitor for Gengar, or at least for Clefable. That'd be really, really solid. I like that we finally have a 4th member of the C tier, by the way, from last week. Pidgeotto making the C tier is a fantastic finish for that little burb. Yeah, I think that we're going to have a very nice attempt here today. Hypno's using a 50 yen coin. Oh, that's cool. That makes a lot of sense. I know that they have a lot of coins that have holes punched in the center in different countries. I didn't know that that's what it was off the top of my brain. Maybe I learned that at some point, but I completely not realized that. But let's go ahead and hide the stat page. We can see that we have everything set up here. Charlevon, you're crazy. Okay. MT going to be watching me for quoting, but nevertheless, MT quotes episode 2. Oh boy. I hope Dragonite gets a spot next to Clefable so she can be with her girlfriend. Dragonite's going to have a tough time. I think it also starts with Wrap and Thunder Wave, which are just not the fastest moves. Flareon, best boy. Flareon is very nice. Flareon is fantastic. Name Hypno Diddler. I don't know about that one, but we do need a name for Hypno. Okay, that's all set up. Dog is barking? Are you hearing the dog? Maybe he was before. I also have a fan on, and the PC do be chugging. So maybe those other sounds are what you're hearing. I don't like that we are already chugging, but you know what? We are here, and the PC is still alive. So we'll take it for now. But my goodness, that is already warm. It was warm in here because I had the door shut. Probably should have let it cool down in here before starting, but alas, here we are. Okay, so I think we are ready to start our first attempt. We will be doing 2 attempts today. The first attempt, I'm going to be aiming to do a few very key trainer battles to get a little bit of experience. If we find that it's cruising through the late game without too much issue, I may try to cut some of those trainer battles for the second run and go closer to minimum battles. It's risky, but I think Hypno is one of the few Pokemon that has a chance to be able to do it. It is Wrap coming off base 134 attack. That makes definitely a big difference for sure. Hypno probably wouldn't be able to do much to me because it's hard to hypnotize someone who's stupid. Nah, Annie, not like that. You're awesome. I'm curious. We're gonna have to rely on Hypnosis, which is a little bit lame for the late game. All right. Well, let's see. Do we have a name for Hypno? Let's just go ahead and jump into it, and we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Wait, let's test the timer. Okay, yep. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. First attempt. Off to the races. We have Hypno. I am MT. Already in the menu as well. Riddler. You're back with your Chimkin? Fantastic. Do 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 do. Okay, there we go. We got our Hypno. We're going to nickname it. It's going to be... I'm going to pause it real quick and set the stats while we name it. I see Trollvon, you're suggesting Riddler. Riddler is not terrible. I would be happier with that one. It's a little bit one step removed from the other. Oh, I can't update the stats until we name it. Okay. Let's go ahead with Riddler from Trollvon, because that is, I think, an acceptable name as opposed to the one before. But it's not bad. I like that. Oh, Houdini. Oh, Houdini's good. Houdini's really good. Actually, sorry, Trollvon. Shout out to you. Riddler's pretty good, but Houdini is so cool. That's actually genuinely a very fun name. And a little bit less sketchy. We're going to believe in Hypno today. We're going to believe in it. I'm sorry, Trollvon. Okay. Paused it real quick so that I can update the DVs. Our DVs are straight trash today. But you know what? We will make this thing work. Okay. Okay. There we go. Perfect DVs now. Fantastic. Let's go. So a big benefit for Hypno is that we actually start with Confusion. So I think that we can literally go minimum battles and it hit itself in Confusion. Awesome. DVs no, IVs yes. You don't like DVs? Oh, we can show off the Hypno follower sprite. The custom one for the game. I don't know how to feel about him stalking me, but you know what? He's here. Hey, Jimmy, Metapod only. Unfortunately, Metapod only is impossible in Pokemon Yellow without a modified ROM. You'd have to change how the actual game is set up to work in order to get Metapod through the game, because in Gen 1, Struggle cannot hit ghosts. So unfortunately, Metapod does not have any way to deal damage to ghost-type Pokemon. So it just gets completely blocked. No excuses. At some point, we could do a fun stream where I just give it the Gen 2 struggle, where it can hit ghosts, and I believe that would make it possible for it to beat the game, and probably even without any items. But it would be a tough one for sure. Why his nose look like that? I don't know. He's got the freakiest nose, don't he? Oh, I need to go get items, but we'll talk to this guy first. Your Hypno stalk you while you sleep and torment your dreams. Yeah, Hypno is out to get me today. He's going to be on my tail the entire game, which is unfortunate. Okay. All right, Hypno, let's go. Let's go, buddy. Okay, so my thought here is that we just skip all the way to the trainer at the end of the forest. And we don't even fight any of these guys. I will pick up the potions for this time. I don't know how important it will be because we're going to be quite strong. Right now, your PC is the little engine that could. Basically, it's a little laptop, which I think is part of the heat issue. I need to get a tower at some point. Hey, would you look at that? It's a Pidgey. Oh. It's a Pidgey that can hit pretty darn hard. Okay, okay. That should be enough to guarantee the catch. All right, we have a Pidgey. We need to nickname this Pidgey after somebody. Let's see. Who has not had a name in a minute? I would like to spread it around a little bit here. Let's see. Cosmic, I actually haven't named anything after you in a minute. So Cosmic, this is going to go to you. There you go, Cosmic. And we have a couple more HM pals to pick up along the way. I did not heal. That is unfortunate. We're fine. Fully evolved Pokemon. Okay, potion. We're still level 6. Ah, okay. We probably might be a little too low level to fight Brock at level 6. But I kind of want to find out if it's possible. So you know what? I'm going to try it. We have a special move. And we have Hypnosis. Okay. Oh, Wyatt, sorry. I'll give you Charmander or Squirtle. Up to you. Oh my gosh. 2 misses in a row. There we go. Oh, he has full heals. That's right, so I can't do that. Okay. I'm going to quickly take a reset here just for testing purposes, because I do want to know if I do this correctly. This is very important for the second attempt. This is only first attempt of the day. So I can't Hypnosis. I could disable, but it would actually make him stronger than his tackle, because Struggle is actually a higher base power. That was very lucky. But we do 3-shot that Geodude. We will not outspeed Onix for a while, and I don't think we should plan on that. We can 3-shot Onix too. I think that's pretty reliable to just go through that with minimum battles. So we could beat Brock probably within like 3-4 minutes of the start, which is very nice. And you want to be HM Charmander? Sure thing. And Wyatt, I will give you Squirtle. How about that? Oh, Jeff would have been a fun one. I just like naming random stuff Jeff and things like that. It's just so silly. Okay, so that's actually really good. Really good start. I'm kind of amazed that I think that we could take Brock's fight starting at level 6. That's absolutely bonkers. I am poisoned. I think I have enough steps to get back to the Pokemon Center without using an item. Perfect. If he unseats my Gengar, I will cry though. I hope that Gengar gets to stay at the top. I really had fun with the Gengar run, but Hypno's one of the Pokemon that could contest it. 2 runs. Evolved Zygote. 2 runs today. This is run number 1. We're just testing some things out. We found out that Brock is pretty possible starting at level 6, which is insane. And it doesn't give us any issues on these battles at all because we have super effective damage against most of these trainers. So because of that, no issues going into that battle super low level, because by now we're caught up enough that we're fine. We aren't one-shotting anything, but once we get Psychic, that will likely change. Oh, hello, Spearow. Struggle does have recoil, so it'd be a gamble, but it might be an option. I don't know if it would be enough recoil to make it worth taking the extra damage, because we do 3-shot him. And I don't think the Struggle would change that much. It wouldn't change the range that significantly, I don't think. We probably should fight... We probably should fight a couple of key trainers here because they have good experience yields. And they can't do much against us. So we might as well fight this guy and the hiker. Because we are fairly low level. It probably just makes sense. Oops, 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 oops. Run, there we go. If I don't get the first S rank, I will laugh. Yeah, that will be a feat for Hypno to now be the top ranked Pokemon on the board. That would be weird. Hey, Foxes, welcome in. Not going to be able to be here for now. Good luck on the challenge and good stream. Thank you so much, Foxes. Thank you for stopping by. We just one-shot that entire team. Awesome. Special moves in the early game are fantastic. Oh, Piplup Lover M is Marlin. That's hilarious. Marlin and Jaden back in the chat. We have another legend of a Pokemon like Zussie in this game. We have a couple of absolute legends so far. We have White Deck, I believe is how it's pronounced. It's a Polish name that we named the Milotic in Ironmon that has the current PB for the Ironmon challenge. That's another legend of the channel. Also, we have Lily, that's now an emote from the Black and White Nuzlocke, who carried most of that Nuzlocke as a herdier for a majority of that run. Hi, Chris. Welcome in. Hey, is Good here? Welcome in, Good. Okay, so that fight, no problem whatsoever. Gotta love having psychic moves in Gen 1. Okay. So even with the testing and the dawdling here, I'm 9 minutes to Cerulean. So if I really locked in for that early section, I think we could be at Cerulean 8 minutes, maybe a little faster. That's pretty cool. That's pretty good. I think that, honestly, Hypno could be one that, depending on the battle here, we could go through a majority of the early game without any saves. Because there's just very little that any of these teams can do against us. And that's risky, but it cuts more time. Ooh, we one-shot Sandshrew there with the crit. I don't know what the damage looks like for next time. Yeah, because this one might warrant a save just because Sand Attack. But all the way up to here, I don't think we save at all in the entire early game because it was so easy peasy. Because it saves menuing time. And for Hypno, we're actually going to be concerned about stuff like that. Because in order to get down below an hour, you have to really start cutting some serious sections of like just wasting time. Here's my bet for the run. If he beats the Gengar on run 2, I specify I will trade my prized shiny Gengar to someone in the Discord at random. It's now on MT. Oh boy. Yeah, 51 minutes. And this is, for reference, this is vanilla yellow besides the starter change. So all of the encounters, the text speed, none of that has been modified whatsoever. Meaning that we do have to deal with wild encounters in the early game and, you know, actually having to see all the dialogue boxes, which do cut into the time a little bit compared to other solo runners like Scott Slots or like Speedrunner 0218, who do fantastic work in the solo run community, but have slightly different rule sets. And they actually cut out some of the text and or encounter issues in the early game to cut time, which is totally valid. I just prefer to play in vanilla yellow because I feel like it's more comparable. If you guys wanted to try it, it's a pretty easy setup to do solo running, and you could see what it would really look like for you without any of those other changes necessary. Oh, I think it was Annie that wanted the Charmander, correct? Let's pause real quick. Was it Annie that wanted Charmander? I need to double check. Make sure. I don't see it in the chat. Maybe anyway. Correct. Okay, perfect. And Wyatt for Squirtle, right? If it gets B tier, I'll do a name and voice reveal. This one could get B tier because we're not really going that fast on this first one. Second one, I kind of expect it to be S tier at this point with how this is already gone. Okay, so this is going to be Annie. You know what, Annie? I'm going to even name it Annie C. There you go. Just for you. Now, we could actually pick up Thunder Wave there. I don't think we need it. Hypnosis, while way less accurate, is probably the more useful status condition to inflict sleep. So I don't think I would need paralysis. I don't think so. I will have to fight... Ooh. I may actually need to go back and heal. Because I will actually have to fight an extra trainer here. Because I do want to get Seismic Toss. Seismic Toss is going to be very useful against Misty. We could probably also get away with using Headbutt. However, I don't know exactly if... Oh, we just crit and knock out the Rattata with Pound. See, that's the benefit of Hypno versus Alakazam. Our Pound actually still does decent damage, remarkably. Okay, so we have Seismic Toss. I might as well teach that now. We could probably also use Bide. However, Seismic Toss is a little bit more reliable, and it's just going to go in the place of Disable. Oh, we don't need to heal then, because we'll have Seismic Toss for this last in case we actually ran out of PP. So we'd be fine, actually. Why not try Headbutt? The problem is Headbutt's at level 24. So we would have to do additional training if we want to use Headbutt. So I don't know if that would be worth it, or we'd have to backtrack, which I don't think we want to do either. So I'm thinking we go Seismic Toss. Doo-doo. Was anybody struck by a smooth criminal? Good question. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, because Headbutt is level 24 for Headbutt. So that's where it's like a little bit tough to justify training an extra 3 levels. We do have level 22, so we would get only 2 levels, so we could use our candies. I think Seismic Toss is totally fine, though. For this section, we can even use Confusion here, because Stardew's only Water type. And then here, we have to go for Seismic Toss. Ooh, Seismic Toss, and even with Bubble Beam, no problem. Awesome, okay. So that means Misty and Brock are both fairly reasonable. No real issues without any additional prep besides Seismic Toss. Okay, drop a save just in case. The nice thing is we resist psychic moves as well, so that is actually going to help us quite a bit. Oop, I shouldn't have used Confusion on the Drowsy. I should go Seismic Toss. I'm asleep. I'm still asleep. I'm still asleep. My Seismic Toss is disabled. Let's pound. I'm confused. There we go. And we crit. Cool. I'm gonna go back and heal real quick. So I'm kind of thinking we only take 2 battles in the SSN. I do want to pick up Rest this time. I have a feeling that Rest is actually not going to be that useful for Hypno. Like maybe, but I could also see it being totally fine. Marlon, go get some toast for us. Do 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 do. Okay, we just one-shot these Pidgeys at level 23. Craziness. That is some solid damage. Okay. Gotta get this guy out the way. So we're 16 minutes to Vermilion on the first run. We finally get Headbutt, which can go in the place of Pound. However, it's going to be very quickly replaced with Body Slam, probably. Because Body Slam is just the better move. Let's go ahead and buy 3 repels right there. And off to the SS Sand we go. Like I said, I'll go pick up Rest this first time. I don't think it's going to be necessary on the second run. Maybe for the champ battle, Rest is pretty good. But it's not going to be that important, I don't think. We will be a little bit slow. So there is potential that we need it. However, if we can just rely on badge boosting right off the bat at the champion, it's going to be a fairly straightforward battle at that point. All right, we got our Body Slam. This is one of the next battles here, right here, that I could cut depending on how we perform in the late game, because this battle is only required if you want the this rare candy. If you don't want the rare candy, you could skip this. Oh, his special isn't actually that high. I'm silly. Neither of their specials that high, so confusion's better. For this rare candy, I don't plan on skipping rare candies at this point. Depending how the late game goes, though, those little cuts are what you have to do to get into like S tier type of territory, especially like Gengar's level. And one of those things I'm planning on cutting in both runs is I'm not even going to step foot in the Rocket Hideout whatsoever in Celadon. We're going to skip that entire section just because we don't really need it. And if we don't really need it, it's not worth our time. If we're looking for something with an S tier finish here, yeah. Toast is elite, absolutely. Okay, let's go ahead and teach Dig to Annie as well as Cut to Annie. All right. Now, I don't expect too much of an issue here. We haven't had to use any potions. That's crazy. I could probably skip picking up the potions too, honestly. Okay. Let's just try out. Isn't Hypno medium fast? Yeah, medium fast. It's not terrible. Oh, I was going to try to get some paralysis down, but you know what? Find confusion then. Get out of here. Get out of here, Surge. We could also Hypnosis there. I don't expect any issues really whatsoever with Surge. Like maybe a lucky reset, but he's so inconsistent. He's not really a big concern. All right, this is going to be Wyatt. All right, Wyatt. Wyatt, there we go. I believe that's spelled correctly. We got Wyatt on our team now. Fantastic. Why is butter censored for Annie? That's clever. That is clever. It's weird that we don't get any psychic moves between Confusion and Psychic, though. Because we're kind of just stuck with Confusion for a while. But you know, it works. Does Alakazam get Thunderbolt in Gen 1? I think it does, doesn't it? We have super effective damage here. I'm not really scared. Gonna just Confusion all of these 4. Okay, yeah, no issues there whatsoever. No need to waste time with a save. We just one-shot everything. In fact, we'll just one-shot everything here too. Awesome, okay. So for self-destructing Hiker, will we one-shot with Confusion? Probably. 18 uses of Confusion. Is that enough? I'm going to try it out. If this is enough to get through Rock Tunnel without healing there, that would actually be greatly appreciated. Where's my repels? There's my repels. because I think that we can mostly get away with using body slam except for some of these things, but we can body slam at the slowpokes. Perfect. And there's not a ton they can do against us. Marlon, there's probably a good reason that there's a child censor there. Because you're a child. You're a youngin'. Do 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 do. Yep, names will be default for the second one. That is true. That is per usual, just for the sake of limiting some of my inputs as possible. Because when you're really trying to get a optimal time for solorun, the more you have to input and menu around, the more time you're going to lose. That's just the reality of this type of run. So in order to get a really optimal time, you have to just cut out all of that extra menuing, because that's where the human error comes in. Mistakes can be made. We easily one-shot all of those. Awesome. I forgot I was out of my repel. There we go. So with that, the self-destructing hiker's no issue. And I think that we're going to have plenty of confusions to get through the entire tunnel. So no reason to save. Plus, even if we ran out after the hiker, we still have seismic toss and body slam, which are totally reasonable moves for that section. Okay. And then we're off to Celadon, mid-game in 22 minutes. That is insane. We're not even going to do Rocket Hideout. I will pick up 2 PP ups, the one in Celadon and then the one... in fact, body slam might be better there. The one in Celadon and the one on the bike route. I will not go into the Rocket Hideout even to pick up the one right next to the beginning. There's the extra elixir. One sippy. There's the nugget. Okay. So we're going to heal, pick up the PP up, and then immediately just go to the department store and we run. Oop. So I'm just going to hop on the bike. We're going to cut down the tree, get the PP up. I wish I was better at canceling those dialogue boxes, because you can cancel them quickly if you know the timing. It's kind of hard in 4 times speed. Okay, we need to sell a bunch of stuff we can't use, like that, like this, like this. Okay, I think that's it there. We have 2 nuggets. Okay, we'll just call it there. Bye, Super Pel. We're gonna get like 10. We're not going to do power plant or anything either. I don't plan on it. I will get Mimic this first time. I think that we could probably get away without it. I will just grab it for this playthrough in case we do need it. How many? Okay, fine. I'll grab 1 extra fresh water, because we can actually get an extra vitamin if I get that ice beam. Perfect. Sell ice beam. Okay, buy. Perfect. Okay, so we want to buy probably, honestly, Carbos, because we're quite slow. And I think that's going to be our main problem, because we're going to hit decently hard on both attacking stats, but we're going to be a little bit slow. But that should help out significantly. And then we cut this tree, and we are already flying at 24 minutes. Dang, son. All right, I'm going to get some water here before we fly off to Lavender. Because you're a child. You're a youngin'. Yep. Indeed. Oh, the power plant hatred continues, I see, MT. Power plant's just so far out of the way. Finish is censored for Marlin? That's kind of interesting. That is funny. Let's see. Let's see. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Nice. You gotta go for a bit, Trovon? Sounds good. If you had Sleep Talk with the rest, it would be OP. Yes, Ashfay, that would be really good. Unfortunately, Sleep Talk and Rest strats don't come in until Gen 2. So Rest is useful for like basically a couple of fights at the end of the game. Otherwise, it's not really optimal. It's helpful in some situations. Sometimes for the self-destructing hiker, rest is good. Yes, you typed that out. Very nice, Wyatt. Very nice. Okay. Unpause and oops. Let's teach fly to Cosmic here. We're gonna fly off to Lavender. We don't even need to heal. We just go straight into the next battle where we can save here. Okay. So I'm going to confusion, and then it's going to... Okay, it doesn't mirror move. I was wondering if it would do that. So here, it's probably still better technically to go confusion, but body slam would also work. Confusion here is good. Level 30. Oh, I should have gotten psychic. I am a silly goose. So I'm gonna go do that right now to try to implant it in my brain for the next one. Much like the neural chips in our future. Let's see, so I'm gonna, when I go to Celadon, we're going to do all of the shopping. Before going anywhere, I'm going to go here. And then we're going to hop on the bike. We're gonna go grab Psychic. We will learn Psychic here in a bit. However, it might as well have it now. And then we'll go to Lavender. That's how we're going to play that. If Hypno gets B or above me, Annie will do the voice and name reveal. I can guarantee it will. I can guarantee it will. Okay, here you go. Houdini. In the place of Confusion. And we can use the 1 PP up so far on Psychic as well. Okay. There we go. So this is where we would be at for that battle. Psychic now is going to just demolish the competition. I should move my super repels up here. Because now we have this against the ghosts, plus Seismic Toss if we really needed it. But Stab Psychic is going to just wreck the game now. Another elixir. I'll grab this HP up. I probably will cut this from the next playthrough, unless we see anything is really challenging. I'll probably skip that, because once again, the extra menus and dialogue, gotta skip it. Existential Dread has arrived. Absolutely, it has. Soon we'll be playing Pokemon Yellow with our brain chips, just in a big ol' what do you call it? What am I thinking of? It's the big projections, the holograms. That's what I'm thinking of. And a big hologram in the sky. I don't think that even the Jesse and James fight is going to be difficult whatsoever, because sometimes this is tricky, but with Psychic, I think it's going to be 3 one-shots. That even flashed the screen a little bit. I hit it so hard the game freaked for a little bit. It went, oh no. Okay. We have plenty of Psychic that I think that we could still make it through with that. Oh yeah, because we have the healing pad in there too. Yeah, so we don't need to worry about anything there. We could beat Erica now because we have super effective damage with Psychic. And I think we should do that. Matrix is another good replacement for that too. We'll be playing it with brain chips in the Matrix. And we'll just be imagining lives in Pokemon Yellow. Okay, so we have super effective damage here. What's funny is Hypnosis and Sleep is so broken in Gen 1, but Hypno's so strong that I haven't actually had to use it once. I hit it so hard the game freaked. What? Excuse you? Not the out of context on that one. See if we one-shot the Gloom. Poison Gas? No, thank you. Got to pay attention there, because if we accidentally teach Poison Gas, we'll be very sad. Okay. Cut the tree, get out of here, and fly off to the Poke Center. I will fight a couple of the bikers on this next route just for the really most, what do you call it? The most efficient experience routing. There we go. That's what I was thinking of. Experience routing. Poison Gas is super sucky. Yeah. Poison gas, 55% accuracy, only inflicts the poison status. It's genuinely, like, not very good. Not very good at all. Okay, so I'm going to fight probably this guy, the wheezing guy, the guy right below, and the guy at the end of the route. Because these are going to be the quickest. Actually, I might skip this guy. Because he actually uses a little bit more PP than I would like. I think I one-shot the Weezings, though. Yep. Quite nicely. This guy right here. He'll take 3. So I will need to use, like, 1 Body Slam. Or I'll have to beat 1 Weezing with Body Slam on the last team. Not a terrible thing, though. Okay, I've got that rare candy right there. We can go all the way down here. We don't need really that much stat experience in attack from the fighting types. I think we just plan on using mostly Psychic, so I'm not too worried about that. I'll use 2 Body Slams. Perfect. Psychic, and then 1 more Psychic on his last Weezing to get us 36. Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely. Okay, so I'm not going to do Safari Zone quite yet because we're a little bit lower than I want to be for Safari Zone. I'll still have some wild encounters, but honestly, I think that it might be time to fight Koga right away. I think this might be the move. So those battles on the bike route. Oh, I should have used, what do you call it? My PP up. But Body Slam just wrecks these Psychic types. Confusion. How dare? Okay. Let me see. Where is the PP up? On Psychic. Yes. Okay. Perfect. And I'm going to also fight the 2 tamers here. Why is your PP up? That is a question that is alarming. For I want 14 uses of Psychic, Annie. That's the real answer. No, Cosmic, no! Is that a PP up in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me, right? Okay, right. Let's just go into this last battle. I think that level 38, honestly, is going to be good enough to fight in this next battle. So I think we one-shot the Venonats. Okay, let me heal up real quick. I believe I have a max potion. Yeah, let's just use the max potion. And we save. Let's go. You're fighting Koga's gym, not Karen. Good point, Annie. Good point. Or Lorelei. Yeah, fair. Yeah, one-shots all around. Do we one-shot the Venomoth? No, not quite. Leech Life is just not going to do enough damage, though. Very easy battle there, just like it would be in Red and Blue. Awesome. Now we have our badge boost for speed before we even go to Sylph, or even do the, what do you call it here? The Safari Zone. Oops. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah, the bike is so obnoxious when you're using a controller sometimes. Okay. All right, now we're at a high enough level that we can just cruise through this Safari Zone without any encounters. I can pick up a Carbos and a Protein in here, which I'll take both. Kadabra, I would skip the Protein, but for us today, I do think we want the extra Protein. Because not only is Hypno creepy, it's also swole. One-shots all around. One-shots for everybody. I'll buy all the one-shots. Okay. I have no room. My goodness. Have some vitamins, Houdini. I have so much random stuff that I don't need. Okay. Give me Surf. Okay. And we can dig out of here. Safari Zone done. I might as well get Strength now as well. And we teach both Surf and Strength to Wyatt. Awesome. Wyatt can use strength. Today, Wyatt is our strength. And we will fly to Saffron. Because now we have to do Sylph. And frankly, we're already level 39. Sylph should be kind of a breeze. I will probably fight a couple of key opponents here. However, I don't think I'll do much training here. Because I think that I'll just be fighting basically this guy, the Arbok guy, and frankly, that might be it. I could fight this guy for some pretty quick experience, as well as the guy next to the room to go to blue. And I do have an elixir, an extra elixir with this routing. So that does mean that I could skip, because there's the extra one right there. Oops. That means I could skip the healing room. And we could actually not have to deal with that. Which should be fine, because we're already level 40. Which is about where I want to be for blue anyway. I will fight this guy because he's very easy experience, and I want this. Oop. All right, let's use some of this. Oh, I didn't get the protein. Oh, well. Body slam. Oh, actually his special isn't that high. I probably should be using psychic there too. Okay, hyper potion. And here we are. We are all the way. I still have potions. My goodness. Okay, we're all the way to blue. Let's test this out. Psychic, just one shots. Okay. Awesome. Here, body slam might make more sense. No, not really. Psychic is so strong, and at this point, our special is pretty high. Here we go. Can probably mimic Earthquake and one shot the Magneton, though. Very easy fight at level 40. Awesome. Might as well use a couple of potions. Okay. 42. We're almost to meditate, finally. I think we get meditate after Giovanni here. That's gonna be very nice. I will use an elixir real quick. Just because I need to. I can toss that paralyze heal too. As well as these antidotes, actually. No need for any of that. Okay. Currently lurking? Sounds good, Michael Knight. I hope you're having a good day. Maybe getting some work done, that kind of thing. Are you streaming tomorrow? I am not, Ashfay. Unfortunately, I will be out traveling, so I will not be available to stream tomorrow. You're back, Trelvon. Have you ever thought of making a solo run of Mimikyu? Very good ability. That'd be really fun. I have been working mostly on the original 151 as far as solo runs go. I've not really had any plans to do any backboards. Hey, Chris, thank you for the 5 gifted. Let me quickly heal and drop a save so I can pause the game here and I can read that off. Thank you so much, Chris Rhodes. Can I give that a like? I cannot like here, unfortunately, for the gifted memberships. I can do that for Super Chats. But thank you, Chris. Those went to Disrupted Sphinx, Waylord, Lay of Little Faith, Talon, excuse me. Thank you so much. And Colton. Is that another one of the Colton accounts? Or is that the mod? That's specifically the mod Colton account. Fantastic. Got to try to start a train. Very nice of you, Chris. Thank you so much. Yeah, Ashbay, we have some holidays coming up here in the US, so that's why the reason I am traveling. So it should be a good time. Should be good. Let's see. So from here, we could fight Sabrina. We could get Mimic. Might as well get Mimic now. We could fight the Fighting Dojo. That's not always the best use for experience. And I do think that Sabrina should be fairly easy. We will not outspeed, I don't think. So it might take a little luck. I could be a little bit higher level and come back. Because, yeah, oh, I'm so close to outspeeding. That's crazy. X defend, and we crit. Okay, awesome. So 103 is what we actually want here. But I think that we probably two-shot everything. And I don't think she does. Oh, we actually three-shot the Alakazam. Not that she can do much. Cool. Yeah, Sabrina is very easy. If we had been hit by Flash, though, that would be kind of terrible. Hey, Colton Coffee. Oh, wandered in this room with another Colton? Well, welcome, welcome. We have lots of Coltons in this stream. Colton Cobb is our mod, and he has very many accounts to bombard us with Coltons. But welcome to another Colton. Okay, we're all the way done up through Blaine already. That is crazy. I'm going to use another Super Repel here, and we need to Surf. So I know that Blaine and Giovanni are going to be, I think, the first places that Hypno starts to struggle. These can get a little bit dicey. What do you think here? Because I need to use one more Repel here. Yes, that should be actually totally fine. Because I do kind of want the Iron. Because that is one of our lower stats. Let's go ahead and use all of those vitamins on Houdini, Carbos, and Iron. Fantastic. And then... Oh, don't push the switch again. We're going to have to start planning for Blaine. I do think that I will use some rare candies before Blaine and Giovanni because I think these are going to be our toughest sections of the game. So because of that, I do think that it's going to be very nice to get a couple of extra levels here. Let the Colton games begin. Okay, just 4 Coltons. That's good. This run is so lax yet so fast. Yeah, it's very, very straightforward. Psychic types are just that busted. Okay, so 5,000 is a decent amount of experience, so I probably will take... I probably could have just rare candied. I'll just rare candy. I don't want to have to level up if I don't really need to. So I'll just plan on using rare candies here. Because 5,000 is going to take a second to get. And we haven't used a single rare candy yet. And I do think that we could get through here at level 48-ish. Oops, except I accidentally battled this guy. Do 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 do. Okay, let's Tombstoner Bro. Excuse me. Let's use Potion. There we go. And let's see. So I have how many rare candies so far? Where are my rare candies? There they are. 9 rare candies so far. I'll use 4 right now. Now take me up to 48. We have 5 left. That should be perfectly fine. Because I think that at least at level 50, we have a decent enough chance against Giovanni. Okay, so here, I'll try to Hypnosis. Ooh, Confuse Ray. Okay, it fell asleep. Perfect. Come on, snap out of Confusion. Okay, not like that. Oh my gosh. There we go. Body Slam, Body Slam. And we are badge boosted. Growl, that stinks, but we're still boosted up a little bit. I'm going to try to Hypnosis here. Ooh, crits. The crits. The first reset. Not the crit. All of that damage and confusion really sucks. Let's try this again. Hypnosis. Meditate. Meditate. And meditate. That's probably enough. Oh, maybe I should actually be using 1 extra meditate there. I don't know. Because that might give us the 1 shot if I used 1 more. We'll just go with it. Okay, crit. But we paralyzed. Ooh, he crits. We're good. So yeah, I think 4 meditates is probably smarter, but because of psychic, it's so busted. The run is ruined. No, it's over. The first reset of the run. Blaine and Yellow can sadly give some resets. Hey, Wailord, welcome in. What's your favorite shiny from Gens 3 through 8? Oh, I was gonna say Umbreon. That's Gen 2. Gen 3 through 8 favorite shiny, huh? I haven't thought of this. What's a really good shiny Gen 3 through 8? I don't know. I'd have to think on that. Trelvon, I haven't thought about it in that context. I usually say Umbreon or Charizard are some of my favorites. I even like the Charizard, the Gen 2 Charizard shiny before, before he turned into the black and red, he was purple and green. Still pretty darn cool. Dragonites always makes me smile because it's like the, what do you call it? The Pete's Dragon type of inspiration. Or Puff the Magic Dragon. There's 50, perfect. I'm gonna go back and heal real quick. We could teach Mimic here in order to get Earthquake if we wanted it. I think that Psychic is gonna do so much damage, especially if we meditate, that it's not gonna be an issue. And I will actually probably use another 3 rare candies here. Hypno, excuse me. I'll probably use another 3 rare candies here. Which does mean we'll be a slightly lower level at the end of the game. But I think that Giovanni is going to be our biggest threat. So I'm going to try that. We can try to Hypnosis here. Wow, we didn't take that much damage at all from that. That's crazy. I'm just going to get badge boosted like insano mode here. And now we have the badge boost stacked up. Just look at that, just sweeping the team. Oh, we missed! Gen 1 miss on Psychic. We should one-shot right on. Right on, he's not Giovanni. Yeah, that's right. Cower in shame. You little stinker. Okay, cool. Very easy. Very, very nice. This is solid. I do think that I was right about where I wanted to train. I don't know if we want to cut that much training from the early game because I think we could just skip all of the later training in order to be able to beat Koga earlier like that. Ooh. I am actually probably going to need to meditate and body slam for execute. That's probably the way to go here. Since I'm stacked up, Body Slam is probably smarter here. That will be Earthquake later on, though, to deal with him. And we'll Body Slam the Flareon. It survives! Okay. So level 55. I think we just barely got 55, so we're not that close to leveling up. I have 2. I will have 3 rare candies. I think I just go into the league at level 55. I don't think we need any real additional training at this point. Excuse me, good sir. You're standing in my way. Okay, surf. There are no encounters in this water in Gen 1. Fun fact. Okay, we have enough super repels to get all the way through this. No problem. I will drop a save in case I do something silly. Super repel. And we need to strength. And I won't get on the bike because that's how I make all my mistakes. 3 has to be Wailord, but I think you know why. Absolutely Wailord. I get that. I mean, I can't believe I stepped outside to puff the magic dragon. Yeah. Gotta puff that magic dragon sometimes, huh? Go. 6 minutes to beat Gengar. My shiny is safe, I think. Well, this is only run number 1. And I was talking a lot and kind of thinking through a lot of this run. Once I lock in, it might be over before it truly even gets rocking and rolling, like with Gengar. The difference, I think, in part, is that I have a lot more experience now running live, these streams live. Gengar I did off stream and on my own, so that's, I think, one part of why the result is so good. because I was really locked in. But I think if we can replicate that a little bit and really lock in... I am not on my bike. I'm silly. But if I can lock in on this next one, there's a good chance that Hypno beats Gengar. Oh, I should be on my bike again here. I have to make sure to do all of that in the second one. Because we still have 2 minutes or so between where we're at now and Gengar's finish time. And we are ready for the final battles of the game, so we're not far off. Okay, I need to reorganize my bag here real quick. Bicycle needs to switch there. Elixir needs to come up here. Rare candy can be brought up, and then save. Let's just freaking go. Oh, repels effect wore off. Okay. So I could try to probably body slam to try to get this thing to go to sleep. Perfect. And then I'll just meditate. 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 He went for Aurora Beam. Okay. I'm just going to go for it now. 3 badge boosts. We're just going to attack. Withdraw. Okay, he's going to slow us down a little bit. Not by much. And body slam the Jinx. And then psychic... or body slam the Lapras. Maybe body slam the Lapras. Our attack stat is way raised up. Okay. Oh no! Oh my gosh. The paralysis. The paralysis. It undid us. You haven't honed in, it's going to be S rank already. Very, very possible. Whoa, that almost one-shots. Okay. So I do level up right at the end of this fight. Which is a little bit not great. Okay. Got an extra badge boost there, though. Okay. Psychic. Body slam. He's going to go for something. Surf. Okay. No problem for us. Body slam always will one-shot this Jinx very easily. We're stacked up a little bit more now. Okay. Good. So not bad there. That was kind of messy against Dugong, but it still works perfectly fine. We should probably save just in case. There's this random hiker I have to deal with first, and then we can move on with the league. Gengar for run 1 is safe. For run 1, yes. I don't even have to do anything against this hiker. I don't know why he's here. We can resume the Elite Four with Agatha after this. You take Headbutt over Body Slam? It's not a bad option. We could skip getting Body Slam entirely. Body Slam does have a little bit better damage. So I do think that it's a nice thing to have. Bruno continues to be an L. Oh yeah, I forgot about Bruno. Where is he anyway? I just saw that random hiker. Okay, I think we just Psychic. Because we could Mimic here for this battle. We could also try to just get Sleep and set up. We outspeed most things here except for this Gengar at the end. So probably not a big issue. Probably not worth taking the time to set up if we don't need to. Okay. We're gonna Hypnosis, probably. Ooh, hello, Hypnosis. Come on. Hypnosis, there we go. Meditate, meditate. Meditate one more time because he's recharging. I might as well try to get him to sleep again. I don't know if I one-shot with 3. I don't one-shot with 3. I'll just get a 4th one in there. Technically, I think Body Slam with this many stacked stuff, although I will have to Psychic the Aerodactyl. And now Body Slam Dragonite. He will get one attack in, but there we go. Don't even need Mimic there. We'll need Mimic, though, for... probably for Rival, although I could try it without. Let's try without, because if I can skip that whole... getting Mimic section, like that just saves us a little bit of time. And I'm gonna go without Rest too, because if this is possible, hey Coles, this is the end of the first run with Hypno. Okay, Hypnosis. Okay, perfect. Meditate. Oh, wait. My bad. Doesn't count against it. I didn't use my rare candies. 61 and 62. Okay. Now we're rare candied up. You're snapped out of my sleepiness by MT's voice. Well, we are here. Let's see if I can get the hypnosis again. Perfect. Meditate, meditate. And I'll try to put you back to sleep because I should probably get at least 4 if I can. And then psychic. We got the sad music at the end for some reason. I didn't body slam. Oh, we're fine. Woo! That was a mistake, but we're fine. I could probably hypnosis here. Oh, he won't use hypnosis though on me. So probably fine. We don't one shot. Okay. We do one shot there though. 54-45. That makes it second place in the first attempt today. No one dies. No one dies indeed. Let's see. How about some Team Plasma battle music instead? Hey, So Soft, welcome in. Oh, we got to get the game time here. Why did you choose the names? Yeah, they're from viewers. Just some guy, but welcome in. Level 63 to beat the game. Kind of thinking through here. I do think we can get Mimic. And honestly, if we get Mimic, I'm going to skip the rare candy on the SSN. That seems crazy, but Mimic will do more damage to both. Oh, but it won't. It'll do worse damage to Executor. I could just stack up more and be fine. I'll just stack up to 6, and we won't go Mimic. If I stack up to 6, Body Slam should do enough. That's what I think we need for the rival battle, but the champion battle, I mean. But that's an initial result for a first attempt, 54 minutes and 45 seconds, with a game time of 3 hours and 26 minutes, level 63. We had 2 resets in the entire run. Let's pop up the tier list. There will be another run here in just a sec. Where does that put us? That puts us right ahead of Clefable, number 2 overall. Looks like Gengar is going to be dethroned. It's very possible. Hypno is insanely good. That is 35 seconds faster than the Clefable. What the hell? Yeah, and Clefable has access to Minimize, because in my rule set, if a Pokemon learns an evasion move by level up, I let them have it for a solo run, because I feel like it's part of some Pokemon's, you know, vibe, basically. Like Clefable having Minimize or Muck, or even Pikachu with Double Team. I think it's an important part of their Pokemon if they learn it by level up, but I don't allow the TM for Double Team. But that was an initial result, and that's crazy to me, because so on this next run, I do think that we want to be still roughly level 38 by the time we get to Koga. If we want to do that first again, which I think worked very well. That does mean I'll still take a couple of those battles on the bike route. Along with that, in the early game, I will still pick up Body Slam, because I think that is still going to be pretty crucial. Hypno's getting first, I think. I hope so. The team is GG easy, but Scyther has Double Team because he kind of needs it. Yeah, exactly. And Pikachu. A Pikachu solo run without Double Team is brutal. Absolutely brutal. I know that Scott, on the channel Scott's Thoughts, allows Mimic Double Team only, but he doesn't allow Pokemon to do it to use it even if they get it by level up, which is a little bit odd to me as far as like the way I like to play. Totally fair because it makes it more challenging, but stuff like Pikachu, it needs it to make this really even feasible whatsoever with Pikachu. Yeah, but woo, screen blipped a little bit. We're good. We're good. All right. So with that second attempt, like I was saying, I'm gonna skip the rare candy on the SSN. I'm going to minimum battles. I'm not going to save before before Blue, that first battle in Cerulean against on the Nugget Bridge against Blue. Up through there, I'm not going to save a single time. And then I won't pick up any of the potions. What else do we need to cut out? We do still need Seismic Toss. That's going to be important. Again, Vanilla MT runs superior. Thank you so much, Cosmic. I do love Scott and Speedrunners runs because they're just really impressive. Just on a speedrun level. They're on a whole nother level as far as full execution of a solo run, which is awesome. I just like having slightly looser rules because I feel like it helps Gen 1 shine a little bit. But why is Scott hating on evasion moves? Scott thinks that they kind of ruin the fun of the game by using evasion moves because they're so busted in Gen 1 because there is no actually boosting moves and there's no sweet scent or anything like that. I think it's fair if he wants it to be a challenge. Scott is a bit harsh. Yeah, he wants it to be a challenge. He wants it to be really difficult. That hurts some Pokemon more than others. Poor Pikachu. Man, he can't reliably beat Pokemon Yellow until he's like level 85, 90. Like, it's tough. It's rough on poor Pikachu. But I think that's the big difference of why Clefable on our tier list is number 2, or number 3 now after Hypno. Because Minimize just makes such a big difference in a run. All right, so let's go ahead and hide the tier list for now. The goal to beat is 54 minutes, 45 seconds, and 2 resets. That is a tough mark to beat. I'm going to reset everything here. Get back to the top of the game. Going to clear all save data. All right. Clef is GG easy. Yep. I think we're going to easily beat Clefable's time again. The goal is to beat Gengar. If we can beat... We're going to have to talk about the tier list a little bit. If we beat Gengar and get under 50 minutes, which is possible it looks like with Hypno, we may need to add a whole new S tier. Because I think Gengar could go faster. I had like 7 or 8 resets on that Gengar run. And I think I continue to get better at the solo running. So I could see Gengar getting a better time now than it did back then. But this might set a whole new precedence. S tier. Yeah, double S tier. S plus tier. We'll have to figure out how we want to do that. Because I know that Scott uses a Bruno tier below F tier. So something like that, like below F tier would be funny. Or something above S tier. I don't know if we want to use an E tier. E tier feels like a weird tier list. The Void tier. Gengar and Hypno can go into the Void. Tyber, I love you. By far my favorite person to watch live. You've made me crack up a few times. I love your vids. Thank you so much, Trovon. That's very, very nice of you. Sorry I didn't read that until now. Thank you so much. Okay. All right, I'm going to lock in this time, guys. We're going to skip as much of the menuing, the saving, all of that as possible, and we're going to fly through this game. And then we can talk about the tier list and stuff and go through some stuff at the end of the stream. But let's test the timer. Okay, perfect. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Locking in. No nicknames, unfortunately, this time for a second run because we got to save the menuing time as much as we can. Having my name in the menu does help a little bit as well. Oh, bigger question. Nope, that was not on the shuffle song, Coles. Just a regular music this time. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Okay, pause. All right, 32 seconds. Actually getting faster and faster at that first split. Okay, set this all to perfect values. I do think that getting the Carbos was probably the right call as well for vitamins. So I'm going to do that again because I do think... Oh! Oh no! What the heck happened? All right, I'm going to reset that. Bear with me. Timer did something weird. I'm going to have to do that one more time to start us up. Timer did not like to participate there. We want to make sure that's working properly before we get into the run. Let's get to that point again, and then we can test that one more time, make sure the timer's good. No busted timer for the second run. Oops, as I take one step too far. The PP tier. Oh no. Do 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 do. No distractions. Everyone be good in the chat. Okay. Ooh, even faster this time. We're getting faster and faster at that first section. Okay. One more time here. We even had really good DVs last time. Now we have terrible ones. Let me fix that. Okay. Perfect. Okay. That's all looking good. Okay. There we go. Okay. Whoop. As I take a couple of steps, we're good now. Timer's fixed. Let's go. Let's lock in. Confusion. It needs to be our main move. Let's go. Let's go. A tackle. A single tackle. Okay. I'm actually really like happy to know that Brock is totally feasible at such a low level. That's crazy to me. I think this is the lowest level besides like, I guess a water type. I don't think I've played a grass type yet that can beat Brock at level 6. But most of the grass types start with moves like Leech Seed, which are not nearly as good for Brock as like something like Water Gun. Do 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 do. The possibly perfect tier, the PP tier. That's funny. All right, we're cruising. We are going. Okay. Get our items. 1 Pokeball. 8 potions. 2 antidotes and a paralyzed heal. Perfect. No other items we're going to be picking up before Brock. Let's go. Coles, are you trying to start trouble? Is that what you're saying? Oh no, an extra encounter. Not an extra encounter. Okay. Maybe we'll have better luck. Oh no! Sorry guys, I'm gonna just start that from the top. That was so bad on menuing, and then I got the extra battle. I'm so sorry for Hypno for something this optimized. I can't have a start like that. That was just too messy. That was just so bad. That was a very close to the start. I'm just gonna restart that. We're gonna try again fresh here and try to just lock in a little bit better because that was crazy. Chris, that's nuts, dude. Okay, here we go. 31:55. That is even faster now. That's crazy. You gotta go? Sounds good, Trelvon. Have a fantastic day or night or whatever time it is for you. There we go. Set the TVs again. Okay. All right. There we go. Confusion. There we go. Boom. Boom. And confused. Oh, boom. There we go. It didn't knock itself out. But we're good. We sprint to Brock now. There we go. That was a beautiful Route 1. Let's see if we can get a fully perfect Route 1 first try. There we go. Perfect Route 1. Love it. I don't have high hopes that we can do that a second time. Let me out. Let me out. Let me go. Okay. Nope, we can't get a perfect run again. But you know what? That was still solid up until that point. Oh, okay. Second encounter. Okay, 2 encounters. Not bad. Not bad for Route 1. Potion 8. 2 antidotes and a paralyzed heal. Fantastic. We go, we go. There we go. Much better start. And then no running into this encounter here, please. Wow, that is good. Okay, wait, we can actually hit this. That's just slightly too high to guarantee a catch. There we go. Oh, a second Pidgey. I don't need another Pidgey. I'll use a potion now in case something goes wrong. There we go. Nailed it. Get out of my way. So many Pidgeys today. I'm not even looking for them right now. Okay. This battle and then straight to Brock. And away we go. It's confused. Doesn't really matter, but that's fine. We can get out of here. Okay. I'm not even going to heal at the Poke Center. We're just going to potion and fight Brock. All right, here it goes. Here it goes. Okay. Please work. Okay, level 8 immediately. Oh, the bind is obnoxious. Oh, no. Bide, perfect. Okay, woo! A little bit spicy. A little bit spicy, but we're fine. The bind was actually a little bit more than what I was bargaining for there. So you require multiple Pidgeys, sir. Not now, Jeff. Not now, game. Don't do that to me. Okay. Whew. My palms start sweating when I start locking in. And it makes it harder to play on the controller here. No poison this time. Fantastic. Okay. With that out of the way, I think that most of the threats on this entire route are taken care of. I will still battle, I guess, the two... I don't know, maybe just the hiker? Now, both of them is probably worth it. We're fairly low level. Both of the high experienced trainers in Mount Moon are probably still worth it. Use that just in case. That's probably a waste of time. Oh well. The yellow Weedle sprite looks so polite. I love little yellow Weedle. Unfortunately, he's not available in the game, I don't think, anywhere. In the entire game. They made it just Metapods and Caterpies. In the wild. Wait, he might be available by Cerulean? I take that back. You might be able to get a Weedle by Cerulean. But they removed it from the forest. Okay. Is trade exclusive? Oh, it is. I was correct. Tackle. Get out here, Magnemite. You too, Voltorb. You Orbivolts. Okay. Rare candy. And north we go. Zubats, get out my face. Oh gosh, get out my face. Trainer Fly exists? I don't know what that's in context of. Somebody uses Fly, is that what you're saying, in yellow? Because I think that maybe it appears on the Farfetch'd teams in Kanto. I'm not sure, though. All right, decent experience. We're now level 14. All of the last battles over here are pretty easy peasy. Meow, 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 meow. Okay. Now, this guy is very easy. And the reason I did the extra battles in Mount Moon is specifically for the blue fight, because the blue fight is the only one that could be a little bit sketch. Because otherwise, very easy for the poison types. Okay, the extra damage there was not very nice. Then we one-shot coughing though. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, and off we go. Come on, Hypno. Let us run. This Gen 1, the whole game is a glitch. That's pretty fair. I think that is a pretty good summary of the thing. Rare candy. Okay, let me be free. Okay. First save of the game, right there. Now we're not going to save, I don't think, until before Misty. Growl, you failed. Leer, you failed. That's hilarious. Do we one-shot? We don't one-shot Sandshrew, so there is still a chance we lose here. Very bad luck like that. Oh my gosh, 3 in a row. 4 in a row? 4 misses in a row is diabolical. It's confused now? Okay. 4 misses in a row is diabolical, though. From 1 sand attack? That's crazy. The trainer flag glitch is fun if you get the Professor Oak fight, though. The Oak fight is very fascinating to me that they put that in the game, but just didn't make it actually, like, you can't trigger it anywhere. Because it's such a fun idea for a trainer fight to be able to fight Oak. Originally, Pokemon was supposed to be a Zelda game, but it was so glitchy that Pokemon was born. That's hilarious. It literally glitched Pokemon to existence. Hey, Colton, no worries. You don't have to apologize. Welcome back. The early game with Hypno is just a spam A simulator. Just don't do it when you learn Poison Gas and teach it over Psychic. My childhood right here? Well, that's fantastic, Wilted Nebula. Me too. I hope you're having a wonderful night. Me win confusion. Yep. It's just very easy peasy with confusion in the early game. We are just going at the speed of light. Surrender now or prepare to fight. No nickname for Charmander, though. Let's go. I hope you are as well. I am. It's been a very fun stream because Hypno is incredibly busted. And it's a very fun playthrough. Okay, Elixir, and around and around and around and down and over here. Okay. A still fun thing to do, you can get the whole Pokedex from doing the trainer fly glitch in yellow. I've never actually done this, and I feel like I need to do that on stream. Meow, that's right! Michael Knight. I was waiting for someone to finish that. Might ask, why Hypno? Multiple Hypno or just one? Just one Hypno. It is part of a tier list we're doing for all of the Kanto Pokemon. So every Pokemon from Kanto is going to have a chance to complete a speed run of Pokemon Yellow. And the goal is just to get through the game as quickly as possible with only one Pokemon. So right now we're only allowed Hypno in battle. I do have some HM pals just to be able to make the game, possible. But only Hypno in battle. And it has to rank on a tier list. And right now it's looking like Hypno might be number 1, even over Gengar in speedrun time. So that's going to be awesome. Because we're going to be having to cut as much of the extra menuing and training and everything out of the game as much as possible. And that's crazy to me. All 150, yeah, all 151 actually, including Mew. Just sub. Thank you so much, Wilted. That's fantastic of you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, there's a bunch of VODs already of the ones we've completed so far. At the end of this run with Hypno, we're going to talk a little bit more about the tier list as well. So if you want to see that, stick around for that. I did not teach Seismic Toss here in place of Disable. All right, and let's go. We just go. We just crit. Awesome. Seismic Toss. X defend. That's why we have Seismic Toss. Harden. Get the frick out of here, Starmie. What's that gameplay? Psychic is so busted. It really is. And Hypno was in prime form in Gen 1. Before the special stats split, where it became special attack and special defense, this thing is insanely busted. Because it in Gen 1 has a base 115 special attack, effectively, because it's a combined stat. And that just is insanely strong. Oh, I became confused. And asleep. That's why I healed before this fight. I'm saved before this fight. Let me wake up. Come on. Oh, go to sleep. No. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Oh, don't hit yourself in confusion. I wanted to. Okay. Let's go heal real quick, and then we can head to Vermilion to complete the SSN as quickly as possible. Okay. Off we go. There's the full restore. Little hidden full restore right there. Hypno is a prime candidate for a whole concept of power creep. Sadly, yeah. They nerfed it really bad in Gen 2 because it was so, like, incredibly strong in Gen 1. Like, it's insanely good. And then it got nerfed in Gen 2, and then ever since then, it just has not really been able to make a comeback. Ever since then. Sadly, it's just not as good as it used to be. Okay, let's buy some repels, and we can head off to the ship. Let's go. Well, the split was Gen 5 or something, right? I didn't know he had... it was actually Gen 2 where they split out the physical, like, special attack and special defense. In Gen 1, special was just special. There was no attack or defense stat to it. It was just... The stats were just attack, defense, HP, and special. And speed, I guess. Body slam, instant place a headbutt. That's what we want to do there. Okay. Let me just double check my health. We're good. Go. We go. We're skipping the extra battle, trying to cut off as much time as possible. We just one-shot everything. I probably should body slam Eevee, a crit. Lovely. Because as long as we have like level 60 for the champion fight with all of the +6 setup, we should be fine. Because we were just cruising through that fight. We got up to 62 only for that battle, and it was a piece of cake. What do you think the hardest Pokemon to speed this would be? Beedrill, Weezing? Weezing could be tough. It has decent moves. It gets Fire Blast in Gen 1. Woo! For some reason. So far, the worst has definitely been Zubat. Magnemite was also pretty tough. Yeah. The unevolved Pokemon are usually going to be the very hardest to make it through the game with. All right, I'll try a Hypnosis this time. Bye, SSN. Burp, burp. Ooh, the crit. That's wild. Confusion? 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 It became confused. And use the next speed. Good job, Surge. Good job. You absolute goof. All right, 15 minutes. We've beaten Surge. Let's get the bike voucher. There we go. Gotta go pick up that Squirtle. This is for Surf. And we can head back to Cerulean. Can dig. We go. There we go. Yeah, Zubat is very tough. It's just very bad, unfortunately. Poor Zubat. Poor Zubat really struggles. Bicycle and bicycle. Hop on the bicycle. Let's go. Oh, that was weird routing. Okay. Ooh, okay. No saving. We just go. Do, 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 do. You're on a losing streak. Oh, no. Oh, Redfire should have an Oak fight as well. Oh, that would be fun. I'd have to figure out how to maybe put him in a new location or something. I wouldn't want to break any of the code in Fire Red around the... Oh, what do you call it? Oh, it actually would have been smarter to use Confusion against those two. Around all of the Dex stuff, the National Dex stuff. There's a lot of code with Oak in Fire Red. Okay, we're going to repel. Am I full health? Yep. Okay, we're just gonna go. Weedle. Weedle is, yeah. Without save states, Weedle is basically impossible. It's basically mathematically impossible. It's like one of those things where In theory, you could do it. It may take thousands of attempts to beat the game with Weedle. I have it in the impossible tier just because with the rules I use, where I don't use save states and stuff, it's just very, very near impossible. Do, 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 do. Beedrill could be the hardest of fully evolved mons. It could be. I think it gets Twin Needle, which actually might help it significantly against some of the psychic types. So I think that would be a benefit for it. I think it's the only one that gets Twin Needle in Gen 1. Okay, saving here just in case something goes wrong, because I don't like this guy. Because I think we have a 100% chance to one-shot the Graveler. Oh, we don't? Okay, good thing I saved, because if he had crit on self-destruct, we could have been in trouble. Doesn't matter. We're all good. Potion just for funsies. So we do have one more battle. Post-champ fight to get the national dex. Oh, that'd be fun. An oak fight to get the national dex is clever. This thing doesn't have enough PP to take out anything. Yeah, and the problem with Gen 1 for weak Pokemon like Weedle that would rely on Struggle, they just don't have enough damage with their regular moves, and then Struggle can't hit ghosts. So when you deal with like Agatha and stuff like that, you just won't have enough damage because you can't hit with Struggle. So it's like you just be done. Oh, hello, extra random battle. Dang it. Extra random battle. It's fine. We're just one shot this entire thing. Just kidding. Oh my gosh. We'll skip one of the bikers then. 2, 3, 4. Right about here. What? What? There's the elixir. Okay. Yeah, I'll skip one of the hikers. I'll skip the guy with all the Grimers in exchange for that guy. Okay. We've healed. Let's get the... actually, oops, hop on the bike. Get the PP up, and then head straight to the department store. Time to go shopping. Okay, sell. We gotta sell a bunch of stuff here. I can sell these 2 potions, actually. I don't need potions at this point. I don't need this. Oops. I don't need nuggets. Where are they? There we go. Oops. Is there anything else I can get rid of here? Team 24. That's it. Okay. 10. Perfect. There we go. Off we go. I will only get 1 Pokédoll. I won't plan on Mimic this time. I will still need to get 1 extra fresh water because I will need Ice Beam. Okay. Give me Ice Beam and let me sell Ice Beam. Buy Carbos. 3 of them. There we go. Carbos. Boom, boom. Okay. Anything else we should use? No. Okay, we're out. We're done. Done shopping. 20 minutes. We are off to get Fly. I also need to pick up Psychic before Lavender. That's why I did that little mental exercise of picking it up when I did, because I know that if I didn't kind of put that together on the first run, I would forget. So we need to teach Fly to Pidgey. We need to then fly to Celadon. And then I need to hop on the bike. And then hop on the bike again. Ah! Bad routing. Talk to this guy. Thank you, good sir. And then I can fly back to Lavender. Okay. From here, I can teach Psychic to Hypno in the place of Confusion. And then I can also use that PP up on Psychic. Okay. Now we go. We save. And the blue fight in Lavender here, 21 minutes. We should just one-shot everything. Oh, good gracious. And a special drop? You've got to be kidding me on that one. You have got to be kidding me. Well, I think we still basically one-shot most of it. That's crazy. He got the special drop from the Psychic by using Mirror Move. That's some insane work right there. Okay. The rest of these battles are very easy, though. Yeah, I sold the Ice Beam to get more vitamins. Those TMs are actually a very good way to get some very quick money. I'm going to skip the HP up this time. And the extra Carbos will boost my speed a little bit and help me outspeed more things. Gary's crying over his Eradicate, right? Hey, you're good, Wyatt. No worries. I'm glad you're still here. Okay, rare candy. We have our one Pokédoll just for this, because the ghost loves Pokédolls. Okay. This fight should be just 3 one-shots. No worries whatsoever here. And then we can go beat Erica. 2240. All right, we got our... we saved Mr. Fuji. We got our Pokeflute. Let's fly. Heal up real quick here. Following Pokemon are so cool. I wish they were in every game. Right? I think that's a big part of Yellow, which is why I specifically designed them for these runs, because I think it's such a big part of it. I think Hypno's actually turned out pretty well for being such a little creepy dude. You're always here for you, except when I'm not. Well, thank you, Fruitful. I appreciate it. Level 32. Okay, I'm about to get Poison Gas again. I just have to not teach Poison Gas in the middle of this fight when I'm not looking, because that would be bad news bears. Okay, I think I level up here. Yep. No Poison Gas, abandoned Poison Gas. Okay. If we gave up Psychic, so help me, I would cry. Okay. Do 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 do. Why do the people in the tower look like Jinx? Because they're Nicki Minaj fans. Is crazy. I think they're meant to be creepy, and I don't think they realized that Jinx is kind of a great template for being creepy. I don't think they meant them to look the same, but they just kind of end up looking very similar. Okay, right there. Fight this guy. Okay. Psychic. This guy. Do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, we are candy and PP up. There it is. Lovely. I should use that on Psychic, but I can do that after this battle. I missed somebody. Because I should be level 36-ish, but you know what? This should be fine. So I will still fight the guys. I'll fight this last guy too. Because I do think we're a slightly lower level, but this guy has 2 evolved Pokemon as well. So he's pretty good experiences. And that should get us close to 36. That should be good enough. Cool. Let's go fight Koga. All right, Koga. Let me heal first. Oops. Woo. Let me heal first, and then we can go into the gym. The PP up in those blossom flowers. It was indeed. Just hiding out on that route. There is one, which I should use right now for Psychic. Save. Okay, there we go. Do, 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 do. Oops. I got confused because I was using the wrong move and it... Ah! Level 36. Okay. Paralyzed. Fully paralyzed. Love that. Ah! I'm disabled. What the heck? Ooh, special fell. Sadly, Seismic Toss is still probably the best thing here. Seismic Toss. Seismic Toss. And Seismic Toss. Okay. Do I have... I have a full restore. I don't really want to use a full restore right now if I don't have to. I'm just going to go back and heal. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. Fight this guy. They do kind of look like Jinx in the tower. I can totally see that. It is kind of a generic sprite. That's kind of the thing with... Oh! Not the poison. I don't know how much that's even going to matter, though, because we're going to one-shot all of these guys. And I'll just use a full restore here at the end. We are slightly, like, I think 1 level lower right now, and it is kind of coming through. There we go. There's level 38. There we go. I am a little bit unhealthy here. Fully paralyzed? Okay. Confusion. Confusion. We're fine because I have a full restore. Perfect. Where's my full restore? Boom. Save there and go. We go! Did you make this ROM? I just modified the starter, but yes, that was all done by me. I just swap out the starters. Otherwise, it's vanilla yellow, which is very important for the tier listing. Ooh, the crit was kind of big. There we go. Easy peasy. Okay, let's get out of here. I will heal real quick because it is probably going to be necessary. I can do the Safari Zone and pick up strength here now. There we go. And once you get to these used to these menus, you can get through them very, very quickly. Okay. I love the spooky music for Hypno. Feels very on point. So there we go. Full restore. Ah, not Skull Bash. I can learn it, but I don't want it. Gold Teeth and give me Surf, and then I can dig out of here. There wasn't actually no retire button from the Safari Zone in Gen 1. You had to just run out of steps or dig out. Those are the only options. Surf for Squirtle, and then also Strength for Squirtle. And I should also use my Protein and Carbos. Yeah, okay. There we go. Now we fly back to Saffron. You have to go? No worries, Colton. Have a wonderful night. Your losing streak is over? Fantastic, Coles. Dude knows what level he's supposed to be at? Yeah, I do. I played enough Pokemon Yellow that I have gotten a lot of this down to a science. So I kind of know what I'm aiming for all of these different locations. Like, I know I need a little bit more experience here, so I'm going to fight this guy, because he has some evolved Pokemon. And then that will get me a little bit of experience, and I have one more guy that I want to fight here, besides the required guy down here for the key card. 30 minutes, and approaching Rival 5 is crazy. Very good for Hypno. My goodness. I can go get... I missed this protein last time. I should just grab it, because it actually could be beneficial. Calcium, protein, and Carbos, all for Hypno here. Okay, we're good. Open the door. Go over here. I am level 40. I could technically fight this guy for experience. I don't think it's necessary this time, though. I'm just going to use the Hyper Potion, save, and we're just going to go right into this battle. Let's go! I wonder if you can get under 45. That would be crazy. I actually don't need to put him to sleep because I don't need to steal anything. Ah! It's a roll there. It's a roll for damage. I can't be paralyzed, though. So you know what? I take poison over paralysis anytime. Anytime. I do think the body slime's better here. Oh, my attack sucks or something? We're good. But my goodness, that was not pretty. Okay, I need to use a full restore here. All right, Team Rocket, bring it on. No way. I mean, Hypno is just that great. Arbok was also good, but Hypno is just crazy. Just crazy. Elixir. I don't need to save. Let's go. This fight is very easy. It's at least under an hour. Yeah, it's probably going to be the first place finish here so far. I think I get meditate right here after Nidoqueen too. Oh, not quite. We are slightly lower level than before. So that is true there. Okay, I need to go back to Saffron. I'm not going to pick up Mimic today, but I could go fight... Oh, I'm a little bit too low level for Sabrina. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to Fighting Dojo until I get up to level 43. This should give me enough speed, hopefully, to... Oh, no, I need one more level. Okay. Oh, no. No. We do want Meditate in place of Seismic Toss. Okay. There we go. So I will actually fight just a couple of these guys, because if I can get to the next level super quickly here, this will guarantee the outspeed on Abra, and it will also mean that I will basically have a super free fight against Sabrina. Because there is a chance that we could lose by getting hit by Flash first turn. So I'm trying to prevent that. There it is. 104 speed. That is what we need for Sabrina. We can still be hit by a Kinesis, but at least now we have a pretty good chance of getting past the Abra. So here I'll just Body Slam once. Boom. I could try to Hypnosis here. Oh, except I'm missing over and over. Meditate. 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 Okay, that should guarantee my outspeed against Alakazam. And one shot. Boom. Okay. A little bit more strategic there. Not just relying on chance. But we're out. 34 minutes. We have 6 badges. And it's time to head to Blaine. Okay, we need to Super Repel and Surf. Hypno's Diet Alakazam, but when you want the run, just imagine this run, but even faster. Actually, Alakazam in yellow is going to have a tough time because its beginning learn set in yellow is absolute trash. They really nerfed it in yellow after red and blue. So I actually don't think that it's going to be able to keep up with Hypno, like at all. Because I think it doesn't get Confusion until level 16. And that is going to just brutally cut its times back so bad. Okay, item, Super Repel. Ah! Okay, let's use my vitamins then. Hypno, okay, there we go. Iron and calcium. Beautiful. Secret key, rare candy. Okay, let's just get the frick out of here. And fly back to here. Okay. Awesome. 35 minutes. Let's freaking go. Okay, so I need to be level 48 at least for this one. What are we sitting at exactly our number right now? Okay, I can actually beat one Rapidash trainer because of the Fighting Dojo experience, which is not this one. It's the next one. So, this guy I'm actually going to fight on purpose. Because if I beat him, that will actually mean that I can get one extra level up there and only need 3 rare candies. Beautiful. Not Tombstoner, and there, and item, and rare candy. Gonna do 3. Perfect. Save. I think we're full health. Yep, let's go. Let's go! Okay, we're going to Hypnosis. Please land. Beautiful. Meditate. Oh, can we get another lucky Hypnosis? There we go. Meditate. 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 It's still asleep. We're just going to go all the way. And I think we one-shot everything now. Maybe not Arcanine, but we'll see. Not quite. We're good, though. 0 resets through Blaine. There we go. Awesome. And we dig, and we fly back to Vermilion. Gym number 8 here we go. 36 minutes. I did get up to level 50 before we fought Giovanni. And I think I used 3 rare candies afterward. I did skip a rare candy. Oh my gosh. I did skip a rare candy before Blaine because I got the extra level there. So that means I might be able to use one here instead of doing the extra training. Although I might be close enough that I just want to do it. We'll see what we're sitting at after this guy. Because what do we have 5 rare candies, and we need 3,000 experience. Just for the sake of speed. No. That's, I don't think, the right call. I do think that we go for... I was like, technically, we could just use a rare candy there. Because we will get one more in Victory Road, and that would replace what we use the extra one here, and we'd have still 2 left over, which is what I want. But that was probably the better solution there. Okay, save. Oh, I need to use 3 rare candies. 1, 2, and 3 right here. Save. Okay, it's a little bit of a roll of the dice here against Doug Trio. Perfect. 4 and 5 and 1 more for good measure. And now we just frickin' wreck Giovanni here. The badge boost makes Psychic even stronger. And I don't have to use a Body Slam against Right On. 1 shot. Easy. Easy! The MT White Noise Machine. Yeah, it's basically, I guess, how it is on these streams. Can I just start talking? For some reason, talking out loud helps me focus. I don't know if you guys have that. Oh, Wilted, sorry. Yeah, I don't pick up the extra fighting Pokemon. I don't really need them for the team because it is only Hypno. And picking up any extra team members just slows us down. Since we have all of our HMs covered with just the Squirtle and Charizard. And the Squirtle and Charmander, I mean. We're going to Hypnosis here. I'm going to Meditate a couple of times because we do need it against the whatchamacallit, the Execute. Oh, it still doesn't go down. It was very close, but not quite. The Paralysis. Do. Is paralyzed. Get out of here. Do. 39 minutes. We're heading to Indigo Plateau. Craziness. Oops, surf. There we go. Okay, there we go. Had to focus on that section. I'm going to drop a save in case something goes wrong here. Also, we're Super Repel and Strength. Then I have to remember to use the bike after this first section. I think it was Speedrunner 0218 that mentioned that some Pokemon, he literally will skip this rare candy too. Which is absolutely bonkers to me, because he's like, it takes a couple of extra seconds. That seems like insanity to be that optimized. But that just proves how good Speedrunner is at these games. His times are insane. Ah, there we go. Tito King cuts with its words. Does that only happen post Gen 1 that it gets cut? Or does it also get cut in Gen 1? I don't remember for Nido King which which HMs it gets in Gen 1. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that we're going to be sub 45 minutes. That would be an insane run. Because I feel like this was pretty close to optimized. couple of extra bonks and things, but with a vanilla yellow, with all encounters and everything, I don't know if 45 is going to be like very common or reasonable for even the best Pokemon. However, this is still very impressive stuff. Okay, save. Here we go. All right, Lorelei. Paralyzed, lovely. Does it sleep? Haha, it sleeps. I only got 3 stacks of that. That might be enough. As long as I can two-shot slow. Oh, he used withdraw, so he doesn't. Oh, okay, he doesn't attack. Cool. Can I two-shot Lapras with only 3 stacks of meditate? Yes, we can. No problems this time. Let's go. The random hiker is here again. Once again, I don't know why he's here. Okay, Elixir as well. Save. No cut in Gen 1 for Nidoking. Thank you, Chris, for the information. Do 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 do. All right. Just as soon as we get through this hiker's battle, we're on to the technically what should be the hardest because it's ghost types, but Gen 1 ghost types are kind of funky. They kind of are funky town. Do 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 do. Okay, we just psychic all the way through. I could technically set up one. I don't know if it's worth it though, because confusion. If we set up meditate, we get hit by confusion. It is bad time. Super potion, lovely. She doesn't do anything crazy. Do do do. We could actually use a rare candy right here. I think. And I think we'll still get one more level up. Because we just got 1 level up. I think that's a good idea. We should still get 1 more after Lance here. And then we'll be able to use 2 more rare candies and still be at the same level as we were the first time. Ooh, that's a big crit. Oh, nope. Dang it. Okay, meditate. Hypnosis, please. Hypnosis, please. There we go. I messed up big time. Woo, okay. I wasted a turn, and that is unfortunate. Okay, can I get all the way stacked? It's not quite enough. E goes for later. Okay. These should be 1-hits. I don't think I 1-hit Dragonite, though. Missed the Thunder. We're good. And we got the level up. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. So we're at the same level we were before. So we know that it's very easily doable right now. And then we just go. We just go. So I think we forgot about this yet. No worries. No worries. Okay. We're going to hypnosis. We're going to meditate. 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 Hypnosis. Okay, Fury Swipes is not bad at all. Except if he hits 5 times, my goodness. Okay. We need to get all the way to 6 to guarantee the 1-shot on Magneton. That's really what we're worried about here. Because Alakazam should be an easy 1-shot. Exeggutor should take a lot from this. It's a 1-shot. Okay, awesome. Do we 1-shot Magneton? Yes, we do. There we go. That means it's free. Or very free now. Okay. Body Slam. Quick Attack. You silly goose. There it is. 46 on the dot. 46 minutes for Hypno. That Miss Thunder was lucky AF. Yeah, it was, Juice. It was indeed. But welcome in if you have been lurking. But, man. Wow. 46 minutes. And 3 hours of game time. Dang. Wow. 51 minutes, Annie. 51 minutes. Dang. What really helps Hypno is the consistency. Because it's so bulky at the same time, like for a psychic type, that even if we miss something, we get hit. Like, we're a lot more durable. The problem with Gengar is we take super effective damage from psychic moves. Plus, it doesn't get stab on psychic. So it has a couple of little knocks against it that slightly make it like less reliable. It gets knocked out a little bit more. I think I had 8 resets with Gengar when I played through. This shit is so peak. That is, I don't think you dropped more than 10, 15 seconds. Probably not. Great run. It was so good. So good. I think if we had really good encounter luck and we cleaned up those extra few seconds, we might be close to a sub 45 minute, but that's near perfect. That's a near perfect run. Thank you so much, Lucardil and Evolved, by the way. I don't know if I've said welcome to you guys yet. That's incredible, though. Wow. Okay, so with that time, let's pop up the tier list. It's 46 minutes, puts us 5 minutes and 44 seconds faster than Gengar. Wow. Yeah, I feel like Gengar, it had like 7 or 8 resets. If I maybe perfected the experience routing for it and got a little bit luckier, it would be in contention for this kind of time. But dang, Hypno is good. So that brings the question, we might need a new tier on the tier list at some point, because that's a whole new standard. Yeah, this is the tier list. So the best time up until now was Gengar with 51:44, but 46 minutes is so far beyond that. The PP tier is crazy. Hypno is definitely the best time for now. 45-minute tier list. Yeah, like that is... Because I do want to kind of rerun Gengar at some point to see if we can break through that barrier. And other Pokemon like Zapdos and Lapras and Articuno here at the top of the A tier for sure could have potential to make the regular S tier. But 46 minutes really puts it into context. That's crazy. And then comparing that to like Zubat and Magnemite, which were still decent runs for how weak they are. Do they have a world record on this game? I think that they have a game time world record. I don't know if they have a... This is at 4 times game speed that I'm playing this. So I don't know if they have one at 4 times game speed. I know that the world record for Red and Blue with a Mewtwo, I think... Oh no, it was with a Nidoking. Was sub 2-hour game time. I think is world record. As far as like actually playing the game. There's a bunch of glitches you can use in Gen 1 to just bypass the game entirely. PP tier time, positively perfect. S++ tier. Yeah, those are all great suggestions. Because the only alternative, like I was saying earlier, I don't know how I feel about E tier. So like 20 minutes, yeah. And that's like, world record stuff with Nidoking is like when you are playing the game mostly on red health, because the sound effect in game of the like low health sound will negate some of the other sound effects. So it actually cuts the actual frame duration of your battle. It's crazy stuff when you're talking world record. But yeah, the only alternative to like a PP tier or S++ tier would be if we have like a Bruno tier at the bottom, like Scott does. P tier for Prime. I could just put a rank at the top of the tier list. It's just an image of a PP up. And it's the PP tier. That's crazy. That 46 minutes. That's such a good run. That really puts, like, when you compare it to the other runs, like poor Dratini getting 1 hour and 56 and struggling through the game, it puts so much context on that. Yes, with just the PP up image. Because I could do that. That's totally something we could do. Yeah, so then S tier will be everything 50 minutes to 1 hour. And then A is everything over 1 hour. And then from there. So that means the Prime tier would be only Hypno right now. S tier, 50 minutes to 1 hour would be those 4. A tier is between 1 hour and 1 hour and 5, and then B tier is between 1 hour and 5 and 1 hour and 15, and then they widen from there. So glad I caught this. I've been waiting for Hypno. Hypno's so good. Honestly, I don't know how much better even something like Mewtwo could be. Bruno is the 230. Yeah, it could be. I mean, everything over 2 hours could kind of be Bruno tier. Unfortunately, over 2 hours is real rough for yellow version. This is what I like about yellow version too, compared to red and blue. Yellow version has a lot more spread in times because it's a lot more optimized, I feel, in the late game. I feel like the late game, like with Giovanni, Blaine, and the Elite Four being slightly higher level, and with better Pokemon better teams, it helps separate some Pokemon a little bit that red and blue doesn't. Because I mean, Bruno and the champ in red and blue, even Lance, like they're so disappointing when you compare them to yellow. Call it the prime Pokemon tier so I can simultaneously have a cool name and have a PP up for the icon. That sounds good to me. I think we do that. Keep a different tier list kind of setup than Scott or Speedrunner. I think that'd be good. There are games other than Pizza Tower with a P rank. So Hypno is officially the P rank Pokemon, the only one on the tier list. That's crazy though. Such a good result from Hypno. That's insane. I've never actually played Pizza Tower. Ultra Kill also has a P rank. I love that. All hail King Hypno, Michael Knight saying. That's awesome. Cool. Well, that's it for Hypno for tonight. That thing just blew through the game. That's crazy. Wow. Super impressed with Hypno. Hypno's the first with that PP tier. Jaden, aren't you a kid? My goodness. But yeah, so I'll update the tier list. I'll add a new tier and resize everything. And Hypno will officially be the best run I've ever played. I think so. Let me pull up my spreadsheet here because I keep all of this recorded. Yeah, no. Even on my own runs, because Victory Bell's another one. The Victory Bell is insanely good in Gen 1. Like super, super good. It could contest Hypno probably. But it's been a long time since I ran a Victory Bell run. And it got 52 minutes. But this was like a year and a half, 2 years ago that I ran that. So I'm much better at speedrunning. So I could see that being the other contester for the Prime tier. Like that could be really, really solid. Gengar, without so many resets, maybe better experience routing, it could be there because its game time was only 3 hours and 7 minutes. And Hypno had a 3 hour game time exactly. So it's only 7 minutes of game time slower. It was the resets that really killed its time. So with better resets, better maybe training on those key trainers we did like tonight, Gengar and Victory Bell could make it up to that tier. Other stuff that's super strong like Mr. Mime, Nidoking, Snorlax, Vaporeon, Zapdos, they'd have a tough time getting under 50 minutes. I don't know if that's even really that possible. I don't know about Mewtwo though. I've never done a Mewtwo run in Pokemon Yellow. Is Hypno even better than Mewtwo? There's a possibility. And that's crazy. The reason I say that is like, obviously Mewtwo's stats are better, but Mewtwo has a slow growth rate. It has a legendary experience curve, which means that it's going to actually be a lower level than Hypno at the end of the game. And that might make up enough of the difference in stats that it could end up struggling toward the end of the game, because it might be like even 10 levels lower than Hypno by the end of the game. And that would make a huge difference. So I don't know how that would fare. But its stats are really good. I don't know. That's really tough. I think Pokemon should be in the PP tier. I don't know what, if you don't know what I mean, Seadra is a sea dragon. Sea dragon guys are the ones who carry the babies. They are indeed. The seahorse. Hypno's the perfect yellow specimen. It seems like it. It might be. Because Kadabra, you can see in the C tier, Kadabra struggles once. Yeah, because like once you get into like after Brock, it's better. Without any attacking moves to start the game, Kadabra and Alakazam just cannot keep up with Hypno. Mewtwo does start with Psychic. That is a huge difference. However, Hypno was one-shotting so much stuff with Confusion. That's where I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how Mewtwo would fare in comparison. We'll have to try it one day. One day it's going to have to happen. But we definitely have to do our spin the wheel. This will determine our next solo run. So for those that were watching that were wondering about how we pick the starters that we have for these runs, it's fully from random because we want to get all of them eventually in the tier list. So we have a spin the wheel at the end of each of these streams. Now, I will not be streaming next week because of the holidays, but I'll be on the week after. So this will be in 2 weeks. We'll have the next yellow solo run. Mewtwo has better stats, so it's definitely a tight one. Yeah, it's a tight one. Being like 10 levels lower, but better stats, better moves at the start. I don't know. It's tough. Seadra is here. Annie, you're crazy. Okay, let me go ahead and open up my interact box here for our spin the wheel. Kabutops is on the wheel now, as well as Electrode. They're both on there now. Let's go ahead and give this wheel a spin. Here we go. Give me one with Swords Dance. Swords Dance is so good. Ooh. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. I guess fair. We had such a good run tonight. It wants me to suffer on the next one. That's not a Swords Dance Pokemon. That is indeed a Pokemon that will get one shot by many of the people at the end of the game. That's Bruno tier there. I will allow it to have double team because per my rule sets, if they learn it by level up, they will have it. But yeah. Giovanni's right on. His Nidos. Even Bruno's Onyxes. And the Champ's Sandslash. That's a bad time. F tier, here we come. Magnemite line is better than the Pichu line. I mean, I love Raichu. So I don't know. I'd have a hard time. Brock gonna have some fun. What's really funny is that this is just gonna be a regular yellow run. The ROM is gonna be, well, I guess I'll still add my name to the top, like we've been doing. But besides that, we're gonna have a fully regular yellow ROM. Because I guess for a little bit of behind the scenes, so I add the follower sprites and everything. I keep everything else the same. So like the same frame, the same number of frames that play when the little animations play. Normally you see Pikachu, now you just see like the little question marks and stuff. That's all the same. So a regular yellow run with Pikachu will run in the same frame rate. Like you won't have any discrepancy in the actual total frame count for the game. So I'll probably just swap my name out, and then we're just going to use a regular yellow ROM for the next one. First an R tier, rat tier. I refuse to consider the possibility that this thing will do better than a Magnemite. Yeah, it could. It could. So we have the benefit of double team. It will not have Sonic Boom, which in the early game was a pretty big benefit to Magnemite. Yeah. Let's see. To Gen 1. Oh, Gen 1 Learn Set. I'm just taking a little quick peek here for in 2 weeks. Because this one, for context, when I was running a lot of these, practicing in the Scott Sots community, I have notes on a bunch of these runs when I did them myself. My notes for my Pikachu run were, never do this again. Those were my notes after the Pikachu run. It was horrendous. That was granted not allowing double team, because that's how Scott runs his. So no double team. This thing is a nightmare. It's absolutely a nightmare. We do get Slam at level 20. Frankly, we get Mega Punch earlier though, and Mega Punch is just better slam. So it probably, and then we get Body Slam after that, which is just the best of the slams. When you slam with your whole body, then it suddenly is accurate. Yeah, so Thunder Shock and Growl to start. We get Tail Whip in yellow, which you don't get in red and blue, which is nice. And Double Team at 15. So we probably need Tail Whip Double Team to beat Brock. So probably at least level 15 to beat Brock. We will get Agility as well as Double Team. So that's a lot of badge boosting. We no longer... Yellow Pikachu does not learn Swift. Red and Blue Pikachu does. Yellow Pikachu does not, although we probably learn it by TM. We do get Submission as Pikachu. Crazy. And Body Slam is really, really solid. Thunderbolt Thunder, of course. Mimic. Bide, Swift, Thunder Wave, Rest. That's kind of it. Kind of straightforward. Yeah. Okay. So Pikachu is going to be the next one for, not this next Friday, not for Black Friday, for the week after. So that'll be December 6th. Will be the Pikachu run. And that scares me. Raichu has a nice design and it has a nice, nasty plot, but Magnezone is stronger. I consider having both on a team though. Yeah. If we're considering Magnezone, the Magnemite line is just stronger. Just hands down. Raichu's, I just love Raichu's design. And when only comparing it to Magneton in Gen 1, there's some pros and cons. Being a split attacker is kind of nice for Raichu. I was a big fan of running Rain Dance, Thunder, Mega Punch Raichu in Gen 2. I was a big fan of Thunder strats and all of that. But 15 would be hard for Brock, but possibly doable. Yeah. Possible to beat Brock at 15. The late game is going to suck. One single Earthquake from any of the late game opponents is just it's night for Pikachu. That thing does not survive a single Earthquake from any of the late game threats. Raichu is neat. Magnezone is a powerhouse. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. But that's it for tonight. So Pikachu in 2 weeks. There will not be a stream tomorrow. I'm off for the holidays for this next week. I do plan on having some edited content coming out soon. I will keep working on that next week. Hopefully I'll get that out to you guys as soon as possible. The holidays will be a little bit busy, but I will try to keep you guys posted on anything that we have going on. We do have the Kanto Prime Cup, which is now down to the semifinals. So I'm going to have 2 last polls this next week, leading up to the holidays, where we're going to determine the 2 final contenders for the Prime Cup popularity contest. So right as we come back for the streams the next week, we're going to determine the most favoritist, the most loved Kanto Pokemon in our community. So that'll be coming up in the next couple of weeks as well. Everyone have a fantastic night. Have a wonderful holidays. If you are celebrating Thanksgiving in the US or any of the other holidays coming up at this time of year. I hope all of you have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I will see you guys in a couple weeks. Have a good one.